Hello, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in real quick. I wanted to do a little chat about kind of just touching back on my fire cider post from earlier this week. I wanted to talk a little bit about the season change because this is actually a really integral time to support our bodies. It's integral to support your body any time of year. But when we have a shift in the season, that means, oh, hi, Tiki baby. Then there's big shifts in the energy of the season and our bodies. Intuitively, our bodies understand and know that when we're shifting seasons, it means that there's different weather coming, there's different foods that are traditionally available to us. Like think eating seasonally, like before supermarkets were a thing and we had to eat with the seasons. So our bodies have for eons been able to adapt and change with each season. So we've been in summer. Now, I don't know about you, but I live up in 100 Mile House in British Columbia, up in the Cariboo. It's beautiful here, but I'm starting to feel these like tendrils of autumn shifting and like kind of like reaching in like, hello, I'm coming. So it got me thinking about what am I doing? Well, how can I look ahead and start getting ready to or already support my body as we shift into autumn? See, the winds are coming. The season is changing. I have my handy dandy little notebook again because I need my notes. Anybody else? This is a cheap little dollar store spiral notebook that has my whole life in it. Every list, phone number, thing that I need to remember, notes that I have for you guys about this one is supporting your body through the seasonal shifts. Autumn. This has my whole life in it. If I lost this thing, I would be like, I guess I would just have to start again. Anyways, okay, so let's get to it here. Autumn. So autumn, when we think of autumn, I don't know about you, but when I think of autumn, I think of although summer is hot and warm, I think of autumn as warm and cozy. You know, I'm starting to shift from the like warm, like hot weather, bathing suits and water and sun and fun to like autumn. See it like summer is like way out here and then autumn starts to come in and autumn starts to come in and get cozy and like start to like come back in and contract a little bit. Summer, expensive. Autumn, it stayed on my page. Autumn, contracting a little bit. And of course, like pumpkin spice latte for all you PSL people out there. So the energy of summer is very high. The energy of autumn starts to draw in, and I don't want to say lower, but that's why I use the word contract because it starts to come in a little bit again. And this is just like a natural thing of nature and the elements and the earth. So autumn also is a bit of a barometer of our health and how well, or maybe not well, we've been treating ourselves over the summer season. So through the summer, we generally, when the energy is high and big, we're pushing physically, we're pushing emotionally, we're eating and drinking all sorts of cold foods like salads and iced drinks. We're staying up late because we're soaking in all of the summer and then getting up early because the sun rises early. And these are all fun and natural things of that energy. But autumn comes along and kind of gets us to check in with ourselves a little bit. Like, was that really very good for you though? Like, did you mean to stay up late every single night and like totally forget all about your sleep hygiene? Did you need to eat all of those foods? Did you need to overindulge at all those summer barbecues? Did you? That's what autumn does. So it shows us. So now autumn will come and it will kind of like physically manifest in our bodies the way we've been treating ourselves. If we've been depleting ourselves and like kind of overextending, it's going to really show up with things like fatigue, reduced immunity. So you'll start to get those seasonal cold, like back to school cold season, like that kind of a thing. It doesn't have to happen. You don't have to go through that. So seasonal allergies, the lowered immunity, fatigue, just like a general feeling of like kind of burnout, low, like tanking. And that's the barometer right there. So where am I? Oh, I'm already on page 2. Look at that. So what can we do to support our bodies through this seasonal shift and either kind of mitigate how we've treated ourselves or just generally support ourselves going forward, whether or not we're experiencing like low or like kind of feelings. So of course the number one thing is going to be digestive health. Digestive health supports all the systems of our body because it keeps everything moving through, so we don't get stuck and stagnant and toxins build up in the body, energy builds up in the body, kind of like starting to manifest physically in other places. Keeps everything flowing through. Also, as I mentioned in my last video and post, that a huge part of our immune system is housed in our digestive system. So I'm going to say that again. A huge part of our immune system lives in our intestines and our guts. So if we are not taking care of our digestion and nurturing that part of our body, then it's going to show up with reduced immunity amongst a whole host of other things. But reduced immunity. So then you'll be way more susceptible to every bug that comes around. And I've seen this in my own house. I have seen this. We have kind of forgotten a little bit to focus on things like fermented foods and, well, I'll get to that later. But anyways, we've kind of let the whole like focus on digestive health slide, and it's shown up with repeat illness. Like, who wants to be sick in the summer? Not me. But what happened? We got sick like a month apart, like real bad, all 4 of us every time. And it's ugly. And I'm like, no more kimchi and sauerkraut at every meal. So anyways, like I said, support your digestive system. This is really important as we shift into autumn. Another thing we can do is really support our chi. And our chi is our life force energy in our body. It's the life force of the universe. It's the life force that lives within us. Chi, ki, however you say it. Chi is a little bit more like, I'm a yogi, so I say chi. Chinese medicine will say ki. You do you. So more chi support. So I want you to think of your chi, or like your energy, as a bank account. So I want you to think about it like a checking account. How much are you putting in and depositing every day? And how much are you withdrawing every day? So are you doing more things to support yourself than you are things to deplete yourself? So things that would deplete would be like not enough rest or sleep, negative self-talk, or like gossiping, or like just like negative interactions with the world around you, poor food choices, overworking yourself. So either pushing too hard in any department or departments of your life. So work, home, kids, your fitness. Overworking out is not good. Do not push that. It takes you back. It's not the way. It's not the way. I could do like a whole spiel on that too, because I'm a real fitness guru. So things to support yourself and to put more deposits into that energy bank account would be, of course, getting rest and sleep, right? So coming up with a good sleep hygiene, or finding ways to restore your energy throughout the day. I love midday doing a meditation. I do a quiet time for my kids, and when they're having quiet time, I do a workout, and then I do a meditation to just recenter and like bring the nervous system back down. And then after that, I eat lunch, which now I'm in a rest and digest state. So then when I'm eating, my food is digesting easily and effortlessly, and I'm absorbing much more nutrients from my food. It's a win-win. So find ways in your life at key times of the day for you, because that's going to be different for everybody, right? People who are not morning people, don't force yourself to get up early and resent getting up early. Find a different time in the day. I do a morning and midday meditation for myself, because that really floats my boat. That takes me that fills my bucket. So things like meditation and rest and sleep, definitely deposit. Good food choices like healthy whole foods, looking at what foods are ready seasonally. What are the kind of, thank you, little boy. Little boy is a 150-pound Roddy Bouvier. He's my, oh, little boy. He's my sweetie pie. I love that boy so much. So there we go. So what kind of foods are showing up in the farmers markets or in your own gardens? Those are the kind of foods you want to be incorporating into the diet and doing it in a way with warmth. So less cold salads and cold drinks, more warm drinks and warmer foods. So that can be temperature warmth. So like soups, stews, broths, instead of like raw veggies, moving into maybe some sauteed or steamed veggies, broths, things like that, right? So it could be the temperature of the food, or it can also be incorporating more warming spices and herbs into your life. Number one warming herb and spice that I love, that is so easy to put into your drinks and in your food, is ginger. It's so good for your digestive health. It's so good for it promotes circulation, everything. It's just like ginger. Put ginger in your life. Your body will love you. Love you. And so that is going to support more yang energy as we flow from summer into autumn, because we need that. We do need that. Although we're moving into the cooler time, we kind of need to support our bodies with a little bit of warmth as things cool off. So that's where that comes in. Yang energy. Okay, where was I? Oh, and also wardrobe. So as things start to cool off, don't still just yes, keep the summer vibe alive, but dress appropriately to keep your body warm. Really, think about your kidneys and your core, this whole zone. Think about supporting and keeping that warm. Also the neck. If we allow cold into our bodies and too much heat escaping, then all the things that you're doing to support that warmth in your body is kind of just flowing out, right? The bank account, again, it's flowing out just as fast as it's coming in, and we want to have a little bit of a savings account in there. And I think that and fermented foods, always, fermented foods. Please put fermented foods into your diet. If you're looking at sauerkraut, pay attention to make sure that it's raw and unpasteurized. You can make it yourself so easily. But if that's not your jam, I respect that. Look for, it'll be in in a cooler in your produce section of your grocery store or in your health food store. Look for one that specifically says it is raw and unpasteurized. Same goes for kimchi. Buy one that is raw, unpasteurized, because it'll be full of probiotics. Yogurt, another great way. I recommend an organic grass-fed yogurt, so that you're getting the benefits of the probiotics, but you're also getting a really high quality dairy, which isn't going to promote inflammation in the body. Yogurt is a cooling food, but that's okay. You can still throw it in there. And then of course, what better way to support warmth, digestion, and immune support in your body than fire cider. So this is my new adaptation on fire cider, which I've included all sorts of more warming herbs into this recipe. It's got elderberry, which is super antiviral. It's full of antibacterial, antiviral, and antiseptic ingredients that also really support digestion. They warm the body. If you feel a cold or flu coming on, you can take extra, which will really combat anything settling into your body. Right now, I'm doing $55 for 1 liter, which will be up to a 2-month supply for one person. I say up to a 2-month supply because you're taking about a tablespoon a day, which that would give you 2 months of this. But if you are feeling like you're needing extra support, and you want to do 2 doses a day, 2 shots a day of it, then that would be a 1 month. or somewhere in between. You know, you're feeling good. Oh, I feel something coming on. I need a little extra. Cool, it passed. This shit works. You get the drift. So $55 for a custom made to order 1 liter bottle. This is 2 because I need room for all my ingredients. But when it's bottled, it'll be 1 liter, which I then love and support energetically for 1 entire moon cycle. So I do Reiki on the bottle every day to further activate and enhance all the healing properties of the ingredients. And I also attune the jar, especially for the person who's purchasing it. So if that is you, then I will every day lovingly attune and charge this jar especially for you. So it's like your energy and the energy of the herbs have already met and like gotten to be like BFFs, and then by the time you receive this jar and start taking it, your body has been waiting for it and these herbs have been waiting for you. Isn't that wild? Reiki and energy work with herbs is like the coolest thing I've ever discovered in my life, I swear. So if this floats your boat, if you're interested, please reach out. If you're like, wow, how does she know all this stuff? Please contact me. I am a wealth of knowledge when it comes to fitness, nutrition, herbalism, I don't know what else. So much. Natural living, like you name it, I know about it when it comes to health and wellness. So please do not hesitate to contact or to reach out to me. Like the video if this was informative to you. Message me if you would like to put in an order for your own jar. Oh, right. And I'm also running a deal right now where, so it's $55 for 1 liter. If you want to commit to a 3-month supply, so that will be taking you through the entire autumn and winter months, then by all means, hit me up for that, because that will take it down to $45 a jar for you with a minimum 3-month commitment. So anyways, carry on with your day. Have a fantastic time, and I can't wait to connect with you again. Thank you so much. And happy and healthy blessings for fall, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye.